Hey, good evening. Today is day 67. My day is finally done and it's getting pretty late and um everything is needing charging. My Fitbit ran out, so I don't know where I am with my weight. Another day I lost my weight running around everywhere. So I had an enjoyable but long day. I had to go out, so I had to have a meal on the outside. For which I don't get out with my very best friend, so I believe I made a good choice. We didn't have any dessert, and when we got to the event later on, which I guess would contribute to my afternoon snack, I had a very small plate. And I had to talk myself through that I wanted another plate. And the old me probably would have went to 3 or 4 times that amount, if not even double what I had. So she went back for a second plate, and I thought about it because she was sitting there eating, and I could hear myself, I want more, but I don't need more. And I even said it again, I want more, but I don't need more. And so I was pretty proud of myself that I said, am I hungry? I'm not hungry. No, I don't need more. So I had to give myself my own pep talk, which is what I've been doing all week long. I know. It's like, how can I put it? I feel like I'm going through some really hard times in the evening for me. And remember when I told you that you're going to be on an emotional journey? Every evening I have to have myself a little pep talk. And remember, I had to have my picture, which I didn't have with me today. My elbow's itchy. Who gets an itchy elbow? I know, random stuff comes out of my mouth. I know. So every evening I have to say, am I hungry? And I have to go through that. And only one night this week was yesterday where I wasn't feeling well and I was having a hard time completing my meal. And so, like, I never get that way. I always eat. And so, and that's what I'm trying to control myself from eating, because for me to have no appetite, it's a rare occurrence. So I realized my calories were down, and losing weight, I am not going to starve myself. I'm not going to put myself in any starvation zone. So I allowed myself some fruit last night, and I really needed it, and I slept well. I think I even kind of slept in yesterday morning. And so all of that, and as you know, I'm a little bit obsessed with getting on the scale. And every single day, my weight has been coming down. So today, I'm a little bit nervous about it because of my choices I made. And all I could do is steer through the best in the storm. And a storm to me is, I'm involved in a social situation, and I'm almost like, why am I so social? Like, I really should just stay in the house and not worry about it. I can't believe I have this problem with eating. Like, why is it that the food sometimes feels like it's abundant? And a lot of people think, well, that's a really good problem to have, where some people don't have food, right? And I sometimes contribute that my mother prayed so hard that we never suffer for food. It's almost like that. And it could be how I was raised, thinking, we need food. And I was going back to thinking a lot about food and the journey that I was on. Like my aunt on my dad's aunt, so I guess my great aunt. She was through like depression. When she died, she had a whole house full of cans, and she's saving food. And my mother was from a very big family where I found that she had a lot of food. And your comfort level is having it. And it's like, why? You got to think about where you come from food. So I'm trying to find my answers to why I am here on this journey. And so when I think about it, I think my mother's love was to make sure we had more than enough food. And a lot of members of my family, I feel, struggle with their weight. And I think sometimes for people, food is happiness. That's why I'm not trying to ever reward myself with food. And I'm trying to always thinking, well, we have to reprogram ourselves from the previous generation. So that's why right now I feel like I have to talk myself through it. People might think that maybe it's crazy to talk yourself through it, but the decisions we are making, I want to be making the right decisions. And when I said I'm here on this journey to try to find lifestyle. So I ask a lot of people, how come you don't struggle? You know? And so it's a constant journey. So for me, I have to learn that I don't need 2 plates of food. I don't need 3 plates of food. And I remember one time I was actually paying somebody to help me lose weight, and it was a lot of money. I had to pay I think I had to pay $16 a week, and I said, well, how will I know when I'm done? It's like when your plate is done. And so that's the kind of concept I had today for my lunch and for my afternoon snack, that I'm done when my plate's done. And like for my afternoon snack, I had a little tiny, tiny plate. And for my lunch, I had a meal. And then I said, okay, well, this is a bigger meal. If you have to have a bigger meal, it probably should be at lunchtime. And then I said, okay, I'm just going to compensate that for supper. So I had a smaller supper. So overall, today was not a stressful day, but a long day, enjoyable day. And I'm trying to steer through life, trying to find what lifestyle is. So I had a good week overall. So I just want to talk to you about today a little bit expanded to, I guess, the mind frame of someone like me who still has 30 pounds to lose. So I feel like I'm winning. I feel like I'm happier. Like I feel like I'm seeing it back in my face because my weight started going up and I started seeing how I don't want to look. So I'm thinking, if I can even get off 10 more pounds, I think we're going to see it here, right in my face. And then I feel like you don't notice it, but when you lose weight, and I just want to talk about that, if you don't see yourself losing weight, you lose it on your arms, you lose it in the middle. I think a pound, is it a pound or 10 pounds? It's like a pound. Like, how does that go? I think a pound is like an inch out of your whole body if you were to measure your body every week. And I did have a program that is on that they measured my neck, my arms, my bust, my waist, my hips, my legs. I had those kind of weigh-ins every week. So you think you're not losing any, but you lose a little. And your clothes start to fit a little bit better. Anyway, I can talk more about that another day. See you tomorrow. Press like or subscribe.